Aquarius. All right, guys. Let's see what's going on for you. All right, what do we got for Aquarius? I just saw the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, I really flipped around. So I got the World and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's an energy with you guys. I did a pre-spread as well. And there was an energy of you guys moving away from some sort of energy. And the way you guys get out of this energy is through your faith, judgment. I just saw somebody like facing somebody and they're like, I'm leaving. I've had enough of this. And this energy is like, oh yeah, whatever. Who's going to help you do that? And you're like, I don't need help. I have my faith. I have God and my spirit guides. And then this energy is like laughing at this person. And it's like as this person is like leaving and like packing up their box and leaving and shutting the door, there's like a little spirit guide that turns around and like winks at this energy and like shocks this energy. I just saw that whole thing in my mind. It's like last second this energy sees your support or gets some sort of indication of it, and it like shocks them. And it's like it completely changes their perception of you. I've seen this happen before, where it's like somebody's just so put down, right, in their life. Yeah, look at that. 7 of Wands, man. Just like always having to like fight, like opposition. And really all they have is this beautiful faith, right? This beautiful faith in God. And they have this beautiful mind that allows them to connect with God and communicate with God just like they would have a person sitting next to them, right? And it's like, I feel like this person has almost been like ridiculed for this in some fashion. Scorpio, transformation, death card until now. Because what's happened is here, right? This person has been basically living through their faith their entire life, right? So this is somebody who's been living through their faith their entire life. And they've been getting ridiculed their entire life. And then something happens one day where it's like they really stand in their power and finally put themselves first, which is, I feel, what God was trying to get them to do the whole time, so they can really stand in their power, right? This is somebody who needs to be guiding other people, and they've been kept from that. So what happens is when this person transforms, everybody sees it. And some people are like, you know, who did see the good in this person, like, I always knew it. I knew it. And they smile. But then there's a lot more people who, you know, these are the people who tried to hold that energy back and ridicule that energy, which are just in utter disbelief and shock. Right here they are. I mean, they're right down there, right? Oh my God. They just can't believe it. And see that Pope figure there? I feel like that represents like maybe an energy you had in your life. This could show up as somebody really narcissistic in your life, and you know, who just thinks they're like holier than thou is what it comes down to. And I feel like all these energies are now just, they have nothing. Like they look powerless. And you're not even doing anything. See, I just coughed just then because I was gonna say that it's like you're not boisterous about this. You're not out there like, hey, look at me. You're just literally living your life. And it's like somebody maybe catches a picture of you somewhere, sees you somewhere, and they're like, have you seen so-and-so? Oh my God, they're like this whole other person now. They're like incredible, right? I just saw the Queen of Wands, which was giving me the energy. Okay, the universe. So we got the world and the universe here, so at the third eye. And in the pre-spread, the universe came out in the foundation. This is how people see you now. This is how people see you. Maybe before they just saw like those 7 main colors, right? Red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, purple. Like my bells here. But now they see all the colors in between. They see all the details to you, which were hidden. The universe did this on purpose. The universe hid this from people on purpose because it's like the universe wanted to put these people through the rounds, through the tests. It's like you needed to see who these people were so you can move forward, right, and make better decisions and have better discernment in your life. because what you're supposed to do is be a guide, an energetic guide, an influence. And you're the type of energy that I feel like you are going to, or you do help people, but it's like you don't even need to do anything. People just look at you and the way you live your life. It's like people just watch the way you breathe. And it makes them rethink how they're doing things. It's just somebody who's completely connected to the divine. Judgment again. Wow. We've gotten the judgment, the world, and the universe. So, and this goes with what I was just saying. It's like God bringing in judgment. Like, okay, these people treated you like crap. Now we're going to expose them for who they are, and we're going to do it through you. And you're just like you don't even have to do anything. It's like it's all happening like behind your back. You don't even know this is happening. You're just just going about your life, talking to God, being like high vibe and awesome and helping people just simply by the way you live your life. Imagine if we lived in a world where guides just weren't needed, because it's like when we're born, we're just automatically born into balanced people. And we just come into the world and we grow up balanced. And the need for guides just isn't really necessary because everybody just helps each other from the get-go. There's no bad apples. There's no line, you know? It's like somewhere along the way, some poison has gotten in the line. And I also understand that a part of evolution is growth, which growing through these energies, evolution has to experience these energies for it to be experienced, right? But I think that certain energies don't need to be revisited. I feel like we're at a point now where it's like we can just... I just feel like this sounds really kind of funny. But it's like we've experienced so much here on Earth. Now it's just time to move to other planets and evolve life on those other planets. Like, why are we still doing this on Earth? We've already done it here. Let's just expand. There's just a whole energy, a bigger perspective in your energy, Aquarius. It's just a big macro universal perspective. The full Aries, right? And this just made me think of Adam and Eve, obviously, right? But it's just taking everything back to this fresh energy, right? Perhaps this is related to this, taking this fresh energy to other places now where it can be utilized, right? And to ground this reading, it's like this can just show up in your everyday environment, Aquarius, in guiding people, in what it is you choose to do with your life. Really anything. I think I'm picking up on a horticulture vibe here too. I don't know if any of you guys are into that. Like, this is one of those energies where everybody has done everything to try and stop it and make fun of it and do this. And then once it steps into its power, it just really, really parts the seas. I mean, the people that mess with this energy are untouchables now. They're like, nobody even wants to mess with them. They're just gross people. Like, this is the kind of energy that defines other people without even knowing it. Like, you set the standard. Nine of Cups. And you set it, like I said, simply through the way you pick the fruit off the tree. Just the way you do it. All right, what else? Emperor at the solar plexus. All right, what else? I just saw the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords wanted to come out underneath that Seven of Wands, but here we got the Moon. So this is that whole illumination I was talking about. This is like you creating this divide. Like you're the type of energy that now defines these other energies. But you do it without knowing. It's like you just sit up there and people just look at you and they walk away feeling enlightened. It's like watching a beautiful creature, right? Like the other day I was just watching this eagle fly around in the sky, and it was like flying down pretty low, and I was just really watching it. And it just had it influenced my thoughts really for the day. I saw it in the morning, and it just had this influence on me energetically speaking. You know, and that's the divine. That's God, you know, giving you that energetic influence. And this is what I feel like you do to people. Wheel of Fortune. Underneath that transformation, Scorpio death card at the throat. I actually do feel like you guys are supposed to be speakers or something. Like you're supposed to speak to people about this. There's an energy here of that. I just saw the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands, which is telling me that there's some sort of something you guys are supposed to do around communication. Ace of Swords, yeah. Okay, so this is like, it just reminds me of like piercing the veil. And it's you guys piercing the veil with your words, with your ideas, right? And it's interesting because an energy that was supposed to be kept down, right, by these other energies is now the energy that helps lift those energies up. That's very powerful. Okay, they want me to switch decks. What are we doing here? Okay, let's go to this deck here. All right, last card for Aquarius, please. Okay, what else do we got? What else for Aquarius, please? The Fool, Aries energy again. Wow. We got a lot of doubles in this. There's just a lot of emphasis on this. There's just an emphasis on it, a very innocent, fresh, new energy, right? This is what I'm getting here for you, Aquarius. It's quite, this is a really beautiful energy. I haven't done a reading with this kind of energy, and I don't even know how long. But this is really, really, really something. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this here. I hope this resonates with somebody out there, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Take care.